Oh, there we go. Whoa, wow, this fish pulled. All right, for now, I've got planer boards on the left and right, and I'm dragging one in the middle. I'm not going to put out any suspend rods yet. We're going to try to go through this creek, and I'll show you some graph of that. Looks like I'm seeing a lot of bait fish in here, and I've been seeing some marks underneath them on back. So I think I'm going to try to drag through here. We're going to go around. We're kind of into the wind, so I'm going to have to work my trolling motor into it, which I'm fine with. Let's just see what happens. Got him on a bluegill head, on a body, but I went ahead and threw a head out instead. I've got a body in reserve if I need it. Oh, that stupid thing is making all that noise. Closer to that 5 pounds, maybe 6. Put out bluegill head. I'll make the second one off the center rod. I've had hits on the other ones, but I haven't had any hookups, so I'm thinking gar over there, but take them any way we can get them. Caught that big guy there. Ooh, big fish. On my shad, trying to catch, just throwing out for sand bass. Another eater, but that's the third one off that center. I don't know why I always catch 4 off that. I really don't understand why I catch them off that center rod. But the vast majority come off that. Oh. Spoke too too soon, but I'm gonna have to go back and get my planer board. It came loose. Little one. No, I can't find it. Pretty blue kitty. I think that makes number 5. 3 off the center and then 1 off each side. And I've caught them all on bluegill, you know, a mix of heads and bodies. So it's probably, I think it's around 7. I think I got started around 5-ish, so I've been going for about a couple hours now. Won't be long before I decide whether I'm going to go ahead and do that suspend fishing on a hole thing or just go fish on a spot that I'd like to go fish and anchor down and throw out a bunch of rods. I decided I was going to go and anchor down in the spot I did last week where I caught that 25, but on the way I wanted to try to get some sand bass for fresh bait. Curious as to what this might be. Thought I felt something fight for a second, but I thought I was hung. Not sure what I've got. Could be a catfish. It's something swimming. I've got a fish or something. Whoa. Hopefully it's a big old sand bass. Whoa. Get the net ready for this thing. Oh, it's a catfish. Ah. Channel cat. Well, that was kind of interesting. I sat on this spot for about an hour and a half and didn't get a single bite. So I decided that I would go back to the original cove I started in because there was a lot of bait fish in there, and I thought, well, maybe I got a chance to catch something nice there. I'm sitting in an area that's about 6 foot deep and filled with stumps. Never know whether you got a gar or a catfish. This one's swimming in like a gar. that little cat. Little bitty one, but it's good to know something's going to bite. So never know when the 20 and 30 pounder comes along too. I'm in my honey hole, Stumpy Creek. I don't normally like to fish in here in the summer, but we had a cold front come through, and for whatever reason, I had to put in here, and I noticed there's a lot of bait fish in here. So I'm gonna give it a try. I got here probably a few minutes ago, and I've already noticed that there's a lot of gar around, and so I know I'm gonna have to wade through them and the bugs. But if there's one thing I like about this creek is that I've had pretty good luck catching decent fish in it. So we're gonna see if we can drum one up here tonight. Got a fish. Well, it makes two fish in about 5 minutes. It's around 11:20, I think, right now. So one thing again I like about this cove is there's always that possibility to catch a nice fish. So any one of these takedowns could be the next one. Let's get it. Might have a fish. Show up out of nowhere. Surrounded by gar, but every once in a while I'll catch one of these. Every one of these I've caught on catfish so far. He's real talkative. Still looking for the big one though. All right, so far this trip's been, I've caught 9, I believe 9, but none of them have been really any big. I think the biggest has been like 5 or 6 pounds. Caught the first 5 on bluegill while I was dragging. Caught that one channel while I was, trolling, trying to get a sand bass on my way to my next spot. Went to the spot that I caught that 25 last week, and I didn't even get a bite there. So I'm back here in this Stumpy Creek that I love to fish in, especially in the winter time on warm days. I noticed there's a lot of shad in here, and it's brought in a lot of gar, but it's also brought in some catfish. So hopefully we'll get a decent catfish before this is over with. It's 3 of them here, and I've caught them all on catfish. this is a fish. It feels decent. I think it's a fish. Probably in that 10-pound range. Oh. Netter. Showing 10-10. Finally a decent fish for the evening. But we're wanting bigger than this. But that's a good start. Let go, dude. Almost hate using nets because if you ever get your sinker and hook hooked in it, man, it takes forever to get it out. But finally got reset. I just caught that 10. I just put him back, was trying to undo the net, and caught that little one there. So I think that makes 5 now in about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna keep hanging around and see if we can't get something 20 and above. Whoa, whoa, this fish is pulling some drag now. Wrapped up in something. Oh no. Not a big fish, but he's sure pulling hard. $14.45. Boy, that that fish hit little Runky pretty good. This fish hit it hard and was drawing some drag on it pretty, and I have that jag down pretty tight on it. So, nice fish. Yeah. I was sitting there thinking that maybe I might start thinking about getting around to leave. And then bam. So that boat's another 30 minutes. I was setting the time at 1:30 to leave, so I may take myself to 2 o'clock now because you know, the last two fish have been a 10 and a 14.5, so still looking for that 20 now. Yeah, that company Runkle sent me that smaller reel. I had told them that, you know, that I'm a catfisherman and, you know, for most part, and I would have liked to have the 5,000 series. But they didn't ask me, and they sent me the 3,000, so I went ahead and put 20-pound test line on it with 50-pound leader. And I kind of made it a thing that, and I did this on the other channel, on the BOR fishing channel. So the thing was is that I was going to catch a 15-pounder with it and then retire it. But this fish went in at 14.5, and he ripped some drag on that thing. So I'm gonna say done on it, and I'm gonna retire it to probably bass fishing or sand bass fishing and stuff like that. Put lighter line on it, and you know, and get it set up for that. So that means I'll be moving in another reel and rod. I'll have to go figure out what that is, but I think I'm going to try to get another bait caster and maybe even another what is that one? Oh, there we go. Whoa, wow, this fish is pulling now. I think the big boys come out to play now. Boy, he's moving it now. Boy, this is a good fish. I think the big boys have moved in. Oh, they're just getting bigger. This is a big one. Whoa, whoa. Oh my. He's a good one.
Whoa.
Well, this one weighed in at 22.35, so just a little over 20. Weighed him with the net, which is about a pound, almost 2 pounds maybe. But there's a 20 pounder, so we've went from a 10 to a 14 and a half to a 20. I think the big boys are coming out to play in the creek. He bought another 15 minutes. I have to say, this is my favorite way to fish. I just like tying up to a stump, you know, in this, you know, I think I'm sitting in 6 foot of water right now. And, you know, it varies back here. You know, this lake varies in height quite a bit, but I love this little creek, and I've caught a lot of good fish in it. And it's paying off tonight. But I love just setting these rods out, tight lining on a nice, you know, no wind. It's a perfect evening tonight. I think it's August 18th turned into 19th, because I caught that 14 pounder around 115 and caught this other 20 pounder around 125. And it wasn't long before that I caught that 10 pounder. So late night, they're coming out to play late at night.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back.